couple Wednesdays ago, I was coaching the Algonquin ski race team at Ski Ward, and it was a pretty normal day. Everything was pretty casual, just beginning practice. And I got to the top of the lift and got off with some of the other coaches, the head coach of the Algonquin team and the head coach of the Westboro team. And we heard a yell from actually one of our students, one of our racers, a yell of "Stop the lift." And everyone kind of looked up and looked across at the end of the lift, and nothing was funny there. And then everyone looked to the chairs and saw there was a young girl hanging, from the bar, the crossbar on one of the chairs. And the rest of it happened really fast, and it's kind of hard to put together. But I remember kind of a flash of when students ask me all the time about what if we jumped out the window, what's the physics of that, and what would be the best way to land. And the best way to land from a fall is to have something break your fall. So I just kind of thought to just get underneath her because, if you've ever tried to do a couple pull-ups, it's not easy to dead hang like that for very long, especially with heavy ski boots and skis on and everything. So I just kind of skated down as quickly as I could underneath her, not really thinking a whole lot about it. Kind of arrived underneath. I remember throwing my poles away and thinking for a moment, should I take my skis off? I'm going to feel pretty stupid if I'm taking my skis off when she falls. So I left my skis on, and I kind of looked up and looked around to see if anyone else had gotten over yet, and no one else got over. So it was just kind of me, and I just looked up one more time, and then she let go. And as best I can recall, I kind of hugged her on the way down. She probably fell about, I think our best estimate's about 20 feet. And I didn't catch her, but like I said, I kind of hugged her, and we both fell together down the mountain. So I basically broke her fall. And we both landed kind of on our sides and pretty stunned. And I remember just kind of muttering, like, "You're okay, you're okay, you're okay," and telling her that, but also telling myself that because I was a bit stunned too. And very quickly, another coach came over and kept her from moving too much in case she was injured. And then the ski patrol came over and made sure she was okay. And I kind of untangled myself and was pretty in shock, but all right. And they took it from there, and they took her away. I don't know, in an ambulance or something medical to make sure that everything was fine and handled. But we didn't know the status of her. We just knew she was responding and seemed okay. But whenever you fall more than 3 times your height, you need to kind of assume there was some sort of spinal injury, and that was certainly the case in this case. So I was kind of in the right place at the right time to get there and break the fall, and I found out the next day that she's A-okay and, quote, not a scratch on her. And I'll probably never quite hear from her. I don't really know her name or who she was. But I was glad that I could be there and hopefully saved her some busted up legs or worse. So interesting day at Ski Ward. They did all the right stuff, and everybody did all the right stuff, and it's kind of a happy ending of the story. That's all.